Hello children, welcome back to your English 1 class. So now we will start the second term syllabus, and according to second term syllabus, the first chapter is lesson number 7, that is verbs future tense. Okay. So let's first revise what are verbs. Doing words are called verbs, or we can say words which shows actions are called verbs. I repeat, words that shows actions are called verbs, or doing words are called verbs. Now what are doing words? So words that tells what a person, animal or thing does is called doing words. Means whatever action you are doing, that is all doing words, or you can say all are verbs. Like if I say, suppose if I say, take the example of person. Okay, so what persons can do? Person, like we can, eat, we can drink, okay, we can sleep. Okay, what are the action you do in the class? You read, you write, isn't it? Okay. You read, you write, you play, you talk. You talk a lot in the class, no? You talk, you run, you jump, isn't it? When teacher punishes you, you cry. Okay, so these all words like eat, drink, sleep, read, write, play, talk, run, jump, cry, laugh, these are all action words. Okay, these are showing something is happening, right? Some action is going on. So all these words which are showing actions are called verbs. Now I said what a person, animal or thing does. So let's talk about animals. Like if I talk about a dog, what a dog can do? Tell me. A dog can bark, isn't it? A dog can bark. A dog can run. A dog can eat. A dog can sleep. Now let us talk about a monkey. What a monkey does? Monkey can climb. A monkey can swing. Let us talk about birds. What birds can do? Bird can fly. Bird can sing. Isn't it? So barking, running, eating, climb, swing, fly, sing, these are all what? These are all action words. They means showing some kind of action. So these are known as doing words, and doing words are known as verbs. So all the words that denote some kind of action, they are known as verbs. If I talk about the thing, okay, if I say, suppose if I say the bell rings. Okay, so bell is a thing, right? It is not a person, it is not an animal, it is a thing. So what action is done by this bell? Rings. Okay, so this is also showing action. So this is also verb. If I say the tap drips. Okay, drips means water is running out or leaking out. So this is also a thing, right? And what action is done by this thing? Drips. This is also verb. So we see rings, drips, and whatever action is done by anything, that is also verb. So the words which shows action done by person, animal or thing are known as verbs. So children, I hope it is clear now what is verb. The doing words are called we know that verbs tells us about action, okay, and these action words or verbs changes according to the tense. Now, what are tense? Tense tells us about time, okay, tense tells us about time, and these verbs or doing words, we also say doing words to verbs. So these verbs or doing words, they change depending upon the time you are referring to, okay. So we can say that broadly the tense can be divided into 3 types. So what are these 3 types? They are present tense, past tense, future tense. So what is present tense? Present tense tells us, or it shows actions that are happening now. If I say I teach, or I can say the sun rises in the east. So these are the action which shows that things are happening in the present, or the action that are happening now. Then next is past tense. Past tense shows action that has already happened, okay, like he shouted at me. To shouted at me yesterday, if I say. So shouted is the past tense, okay. So children, you have already studied about present tense and past tense in class 2, and now today we will study about future tense. What is the future tense? The actions that are going to happen at some time in future, okay, the actions that are going to happen at some time in future, that is known as future tense. So children, let us see few examples of future tense. I shall go to school tomorrow. So what is the tense here? Shall go. My friend will give me a gift. So what is the tense here? Verb here, will give. They will come to our house next week. What is the verb here? Will come. So we see that shall go, will give, will come. So these are the verbs, and they are showing that action will happen sometime in the future, okay. So the verbs which shows that action will take place in the future time said to be in the future tense. Now you must have noticed one thing here, that all the verbs contain 2 words, right? Like in present tense and past tense, we saw that only the verb was changing, okay. If it is in present tense, it is used as it is, or it may be used adding s or es. If I give you the example, like I play cricket. Play is the same, no change, it is in present tense. If I say he plays cricket, we are simply adding s, okay. Or if I say the sun rises in the east, so we are simply adding es to rise, okay. So present tense is formed either by using the base form, the original form as it is, or we can simply add s or es to the word, that is present tense. And similarly, past tense we can make by adding ed, like he played yesterday. So we add ed to the word play. He shouted at me. So we add ed to the word shout, and this way we can make past tense. So simply one word is there, okay. But here you see there are 2 words, shall go, will give, will come, right. So the main verb is go, and it is used with this helping verb, that is shall. Shall is usually used with the first person, okay, I, we, okay, and with the second or third person we use will, okay. So here we see that the main verb is give, and it is used with the helping verb will. Similarly here the main verb is come, okay, and it is used with the helping verb will. So future tense is formed with the help of helping verb plus main verb. Okay, so future tense shows the actions that will happen sometime in the future. So after that we will do the book exercises. I hope it is clear to you now, future tense. Thank you.